I'm Liz. Welcome back to my channel. And just to recap a little bit, this is my second video. Uh, the goal of this channel is talking about personal growth and development and pursuing personal goals. I'm having ACL and meniscus surgery tomorrow, and then my hope and plan is rehabbing from that and riding in the Unbound gravel race in 2026, which is in Kansas, which is where I live. So, feeling kind of nervous, getting ready to go into surgery tomorrow. There's a lot of unknown with what they're going to be able to do when they're actually in my knee, and also a lot of unknown on how I will recover from surgery. Following tomorrow, I'll be actually getting started with PT and actually the recovery process from the knee injury, whereas I've been in a waiting game. There's a couple things on my mind today, and I am going to look at my notes a little bit. The first thing I've been thinking about a little bit is just making my channel public and making my goals public, and that does make me a little nervous, which I think is probably pretty normal. While there is a chance of, like, it's a flop, or I post 4 videos and then I'm done, or totally get distracted and get onto another interest and don't really care about gravel biking anymore. There's chances of all those things. While it is, I guess, risky in some ways to put myself out there, on the other hand, if I don't, and I'm kind of trying to accomplish a goal in a vacuum, that typically has not been a recipe for success for me. I know some people like thrive on having these very private goals that they're just like single-mindedly working on, but that's not been that's not my history. I still think it's worth it to say, I'm gonna ride the 100-mile distance in Unbound 2026, and I'm gonna recover from this knee surgery and rehab and train and get to that point a year from now. I recently took a risk and put myself out there in a situation that I would say in the short term did not work out, and really involves some hard feelings that, have been tough. However, if I wouldn't have taken that risk, I actually don't think I would have gotten as excited about biking again and gotten like this enthusiasm to tackle this goal. Yes, on one front, that risk didn't pan out, but on the other hand, it's leading to new horizons and like new interests and opportunities. So in that way, I guess maybe it did work out. Another thing on my mind that I wanted to touch base on is intermittent fasting, which is something I've been doing since August 2023. And basically that means I eat in a really limited time of the day, or I have a window during the day where I eat. I could go into more detail there. The reason that's important to talking about really training and getting stronger is that, one, I think fasting has had a really positive benefit in terms of my knee problem already. It reduces inflammation, and it also induces some processes in the body where the body kind of cleans up the junk in your body because it's hunting around for something to eat. And so there is this process called autophagy where the body starts cleaning up like junky proteins and like broken parts of cells and things like that. And I think the reduced inflammation and the autophagy are the reason my knee did so amazing, even in the last year and a half after the prior injury that I had. It's been important to this point in terms of helping me with my knee, and I think it can also be helpful in recovering from surgery, because again, you're reducing swelling and inflammation and hopefully supporting the rehab and recovery process. I'll probably be talking about that a little bit more along the way. Wish me luck going into surgery tomorrow, and keep putting yourself out there. Keep taking risks, because in the end, I think it's usually worth it. Whatever that looks like and however that process plays out, I will be back to update on how things are going once I get started with PT.